Hey guys, it's your girl Nikki. I'm gonna do a short video on some contouring. I've had a couple people ask me to do that. So right now I don't have any kind of bronzer or highlighter on my face. I just have my Kat Von D Locking Foundation, which is my absolute favorite. The only one that I found that is actually waterproof. So what I do first, if I'm doing a liquid or a stick like this, which I did not know what I was doing at first when I first started out doing makeup. I didn't know how to contour, didn't know how to highlight, so it's really just been kind of a trial and error. So stick with me and hopefully I can teach you a couple tips. So I have my sponge, my makeup sponge, which is clean, but I used it today. So I'm just gonna put this on my sponge. I've made the mistake of putting this directly on my face, and it doesn't blend well if you already have a finishing powder or something on your face. So I found that the sponge is a better way to go. So we're gonna start at my ear, and we're just gonna dab it down to right where my cheekbone is. And this area I try to make like a triangle. And then I just want to blend it in with the rest of my makeup. Okay, so you can definitely see how there's a difference on one side of my face and the other. And we're just going to do the one side of the face so you can see the difference. The next place that I'm going to put the bronzer is a little bit under my chin. I feel like I have a little bit of a double chin when I smile or when I laugh, so I do put a little bit there. I also want to match it from the corner to go up above my eyebrow just a little bit. So we'll go here and blend this in, and then I want to continue it up just a little bit to give my jawline a little bit of shadow so it looks more defined. And I know it looks like it's not blended very well right now, and that's okay. Okay, and then we'll blend this in a little bit. Okay, so we have our contouring here. It's not blended in very well, but that's okay because I'm going to put some powder over top of it. But first I'm going to keep doing my liquid, so I'm going to do my liquid highlighter and use the opposite side of my sponge so I'm not mixing my bronzer with my highlighter. So we want to go under the eyes, and you just want to kind of go in an upward motion going up towards the corner of your eyebrow. You don't want to put too much on. Just enough to brighten it up a little bit. And then I always put a little on my nose, just because my nose is pretty straight down the middle, and then a little bit to enhance my brow. Some people also do the lightener here, and you can. But sometimes it might leave it a little too light. So now that I've done these, I'm going to go in with my powder. I use a lot of Tarte. I like their box that has the bronzer and the blush and the highlighter. So I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to go with a matte. And I use the matte bronzers whenever in winter time, and then I use the shimmery ones in the summertime. Okay, and then because I have problematic skin, I know he probably doesn't look like it, but I do get blemishes here and there. So I like to take a little bit of my powder foundation, a lighter color, and go over my highlighter. Or I'm sorry, not my highlighter, my cheek right here. And then that way I can get a good blend. And it's not like a complete line right here. And if you bring it too far down or too far out, you know, you can go back over it with your powder foundation and just kind of blend it in a little bit better. Okay, and then we're going to move on to our highlighter. So the highlighter we want to do really lightly because we don't want to be glowing all over the place. But we want to go under the eye and do a sweeping motion, just a little, and then you want to do right where your brow bone is. And then I always do a little bit on my upper lip here, and then a little bit on my chin. And then, like I said, some other people do a little highlighter right here, and that's just to kind of make the contouring stick out a little bit more. Okay, and then I'll go in with my blush. And I do always do the smile technique where I smile, and then you don't want to go all the way up, and then you just kind of want to blend it in a little bit with your bronzer. So you can definitely tell how this side of my face is a lot more defined than this side of my face. And again, I know my lighting's not perfect, but there's a little video for contouring. Hope you guys like it. It's your girl, Nikki.